Anyway, I'm Margaret Lowe. I'm president of Atlantic Live. And as I was just saying, and I will say again, I'm really, really happy to see so many of you here this afternoon. This is our third annual LGBTQ Summit, Unfinished Business. And our purpose here this afternoon is to explore the state of our union and what it means to be LGBTQ in this country and around the world, and to talk about deeply held beliefs and deep divides that still exist. This is clearly unsettled territory, perhaps more unsettled than some of us might have thought just a few years ago. And we've developed a lucky habit with this convening, which is being timely. Last year, we were here just a few days after Donald Trump was elected into the White House and after voters handed Republicans control of Congress. And this year, we're here one day after the Supreme Court heard arguments in a case that pits gay rights against claims of freedom of expression in the Masterpiece Cake Shop versus the Colorado Civil Rights Commission case. The Colorado baker who refused to make a wedding cake for two men who were about to marry. And this case is viewed as a follow-up to the court's decision 2 years ago affirming same-sex marriage. We're going to hear today from legal experts on both sides of the cake shop case in just a few moments. We've got a lot of ground here to cover on other fronts too, and we always do. We'll talk about where things stand for transgender service members after the president's surprise announcement this past summer on Twitter, banning transgender people from serving in the military. And we'll talk about gay refugees facing persecution around the world, about gays in the grand old party, and about what it means to grow up LGBTQ. Our goal is to make sense of where we are and to understand where we're headed. And before I get started, I do want to say thank you. I want to thank our underwriters, Gilead and Kimpton Mason and Rook Hotel and Radiator, for their support. We're so grateful for that. One additional note, please silence your cell phones, but don't put them away. We're on Twitter at AtlanticLIVE, and we will hope you'll join the conversation. Use the hashtag AtlanticLGBTQ, and remember, you now have 280 characters to play with. So much more room for substance, so you can go wild. We want you to be part of the conversation in the room, too. We'll leave time for your questions throughout the afternoon. So let's get rolling. Our first two conversations are about the cake shop case. We begin with Rachel Tiven. She's the CEO of Lambda Legal, the oldest and largest legal organization for LGBTQ rights. Lambda Legal filed a friend of the court brief defending the same-sex couple in the cake shop case. And Rachel is here to lead, here with my colleague, Atlantic's executive editor, Matt Thompson, here to lead the conversation. Rachel, Matt, take it away.